If you like Canadian bacon, maple syrup, and a splash of speed metal, you might like today's artist. Today we are doing Exciter. That's right, we are going back in the Wayback Machine for some Canadian speed metal. I can't remember the name of the album. We're going to get to it though, but I remember most vividly the album cover with the lady's face being torn open, and it's like alien skin behind it. So we're going to get to all of that. Today we're doing the song. Well, you got to do the big one, huh? You got to do Heavy Metal Maniac by Exciter. This is off that first album, I do believe, and so we are going to get into it now, right now. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go for it. Exciter, which is surprising. They only have 9,980 monthly listeners on the Spotify, so get that number up, people. This is rock, heavy metal royalty, right? Everyone knows Exciter. So let's look into the top 5 jammies they got here. The number one, the one we're doing today, Heavy Metal Maniac, has 52,000 plays. Stand Up and Fight, it's also from this album, 42,000 plays. Violence and Force, 26,000 plays. Iron Dogs from this same album has 27,000 plays. Scream in the Night, 18,000 plays. Let's look into albums. What have they done? What have they released in their illustrious, wonderful speed metal career? The album that we're doing today, 1983, Heavy Metal Maniac. So that's that. And then you got Violence and Force, that's 1984. You got Long Live the Loud, and I do remember that album cover as well. That's 1985. Then, the album that I know most recognizably is Unveiling the Wicked, and that's 1986, and that's got the, it looks like a female, and she's tearing her face off, tearing her skin off, and she's got kind of an alien situation going on beneath it. You got 1997's The Dark Command. You got Blood of Tyrants. You got Thrash, Speed, Burn, 2008. You got all the years are wackadood on this thing. You got Better Live Than Dead, and you got Death Machine. And if that year is to be believed, it says 2010. I want to say that these guys are still going at it, but I could be wrong. Let's look into artists. Who do you listen to when you're listening to Exciter? Who would they have played shows with? What is going on? So let's get into it. And this, the speed metal and the thrash metal and the crossover, they all kind of have sexual intercourse with each other. You know, they're very well related to each other. And so you've got Agent Steel. We have done them on the first listens. Whiplash. We've mentioned them many times. Toxic. We have done them on the first listens. Iron Angel. Hyrax. Nasty Savage, there they are. Hallows Eve, we have done on the first listens. Of course, always on the thrashier side of things, you've got Violence, they're right here. Razor, we have done them on the first listens. Dark Angel, I'm not sure if we've done them or not. I want to say we did. We did something off of their EP, and we did it for someone who requested it. Anvil, the funny guys. One of the first metal bands, right? Even Lars Ulrich talks about how they were a huge influence. Diamond Head, Anvil, and stuff like that. And then, of course, you've got Laz Rocket. Now we look into the bio, and I will have to find an image of the band because there's just the drummer with his fist in the air that says Exciter behind it. So I will have to find an image. And I'm sure that image, they're looking right into the camera, and they're a bit angry, and they're saying, "You want some? Come get it." Speed metal band from Ottawa, Canada, formed in 1978. Wow. Named after a song by Judas Priest. Holy wow. I did not know that. They are widely considered to be one of the first speed metal bands and a seminal influence of the thrash metal genre. The band was heavily influenced by a variety of music styles, including Judas Priest, Black Sabbath, AC/DC, Deep Purple, Scorpions, Iron Maiden, Motorhead, Rush, Jethro Tull, and Grand Funk Railroad. Their debut record, Heavy Metal Maniac, in 1983 is largely accepted as one of the first speed thrash metal records and is quoted as being a main influence for some of the biggest names in metal today. The band consists of original members Dan Baylor, drums and vocals, and Alan Johnson, bass, who are joined by guitarist Daniel Decay. So there you have that, a thrice, a threesome. And so now it is that time. We go back and we listen to the roots of thrash, the roots of speed metal. And we listen to Heavy Metal Maniac from the album Heavy Metal Maniac from the band Exciter. Are you ready? Let me introduce you to my nipple. This is the magic titty that takes us into the world of Exciter and the song Heavy Metal Maniac. I give you a little splash, then I take a bigger splash. We listen to the song together. You ready? Let's do it. Raw, gritty, 80s recording. You got the phaser on. Yeah. There we go. Looking for a hot time here tonight. Phaser pedal would have been brand new about this time, huh? Pretty tight going for a three-piece. Hear that bass? You can tell they pasted that solo in there. Can you hit that phaser again? Down. Hear that bass? Heavy Maniac. Stand up and fight. Definitely high-fueled, fury-fired, furious speed metal. I guess you would call it speed metal, wouldn't you? What did you think of that? That's a way flash hook. Three-piece band held it together pretty damn good, if I do say so myself. Most important part of this video is where you get in the comments below and tell me exactly what you thought of that song. Good, great, fantastic. Shane, love me some Exciter. Here's some albums you should listen to. Here's some songs you should listen to. Please tell me the stories about if you've ever saw them live and how that was, or not good, not great. It was a little sloppy and it was too old school for me. and don't want it and it's not my cup of tea. All of that can be put in the comments below if you don't mind. I love to read that. I love to get in there and investigate and see what you have to say about the songs that we do. If you have a hard rock, a heavy metal special request, you want to see it right here on this channel, click the link in the description below. That's all I've got for this. Exciter.